Now, one of the things, right? I'm just going to try to pause this. One of the things with the whole New World Order, the Great Reset, all that good stuff that is definitely not a conspiracy theory, it's just a conspiracy, is a cashless society. Now, mind you, the U.S., according to this person's about to say it, the U.S. is actually working to create a United States digital currency.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Implemented 2025, probably.
Yeah. Probably earlier, because I'm pretty sure they're trying to do this before the next presidential election.
They're working on it.
Yeah, they're trying to get everything done that they had planned on getting done before 2030. They're trying to cram that ish into 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours, 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years. It's not working out good.
Yep, because they were supposed to, like, Hillary Clinton was supposed to win. Trump was not supposed to win. Hillary Clinton was supposed to win, and they were going to gradually just do it until 2030. But since, one, Trump fucked up 4 years, so they lost that 4 years. And now that everybody is seeing all of this shit, and they know that they're definitely going to lose the next election, they're like, we got to do this shit before that. Because if they can do that, then I guess maybe they can... I don't know. I don't know how they're planning on this working out, because everybody now sees what this is going on. I don't think anybody... Okay, there's still people that are going to just go with it because they're either just cowards or they're just brain dead at this point. But they've got to cram that ish before, first off, this November, and then before the next presidential election. So November is
Good
this
luck with
year.
that.
So, yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. People are waking up. I've
Yes.
seen people in comments on YouTube sections with the LGBT pride flag quoting things from the World Economic Forum as a meme.
Yeah.
Meaning they know.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
people on that are supposed to be on that side. Know now. Like,
there's a lot of, like, people in the gay community, saying, who are like, no. Like, all this stuff that they're talking about with the drag queens and the pronouns and the transgender.
and there was that one guy.
Oh, yeah, that one that, yeah.
We give him props. He's like, I ain't touching that. That's for parents to decide.
Yeah. And then, actually, I didn't have it in here, but there was, like, a drag queen. Yeah, drag queen. I almost got, drag. There's a drag queen dude, and he was, like, in his, makeup and everything, and he was like, kids do not need to be a part of this. Like, the people that are, like, doing the shows, and the parents that are bringing them, like, what is the matter with y'all? This is not for kids at all.
It definitely ain't for kids, man. No doubt about it.
And, like, so there are people within those groups that are like, no, you know what I'm saying? So that is a good thing.
Yeah.
But digital currency, they are definitely working toward it.
Looking forward, rapid changes are taking place in the global monetary system that may affect the international role of the dollar in the future. Most major economies already have or are in the process of developing instant 24/7 payments.
Fuck you.
Our own FedNow service will be coming online in 2023.
2023.
And in light of the tremendous
Oh my
growth
God.
in crypto assets and stablecoins, we are examining whether a U.S. central bank digital currency would improve upon what is an
No, it
already
won't.
safe and efficient domestic payment system.
Currency
No.
needs to
As our white
have...
paper on this topic notes, a U.S. CBDC could also potentially help maintain the dollar's international standing.
No, it
What does the
couldn't.
CDC
Looking
have to...
forward,
He said USCBDC.
Oh, okay. I was like, what
U.S.
the hell
Central
does this...
Banking Digital
Okay.
Currency.
Okay, thank you. I was wrong. That was my mistake. I was not listening at that point.
He said that shit quick. The first
Yeah.
time I was like, what? Did he say CBD?
I did not pay attention. Okay, but no, seriously, currency needs to have something that it bases its value off of.
Yes, like gold.
Yes.
But we got
rid of that, but
So they
still,
print
like,
that.
digital current. I mean, it's already kind of iffy having money be digitalized in the banking
Period.
economy anyway, because we already do that. That's already an iffy thing.
And
It's just when you realize you're just like you're basing a value off something that doesn't exist and doesn't have any tangible
Air.
value to it. Yeah, it's just, and now we're talking about digitalizing even further, basing a digital currency off of a digital value that
The
they
value
say.
is just based off of whatever
Yeah.
you value it at.
So all I can really say, if that even thinks about happening, is the poor will get poorer and
Yeah.
the rich will get richer. The end.
What's going to happen is they'll just be like, all the money's going to be digital. So basically, quite literally, they can take your money or turn off your money or halt your money. You go to work and you work and you can't get your money for whatever reason. let's say like in China they did this past week. I had it on the Discord, but I didn't put it in here because there was just so much stuff. But in China, they were having protests for lockdowns or something. It was a protest for something. I forget it was. And they had those passport things, right? Those little digital vaccine passports. And all the people that they saw were going to the thing, they just turn their passports off so that they can't do anything. They can't go anywhere. They can't travel. They can't do anything because they have to show their vaccine passports wherever they go. Mm-hmm. So even though they probably got the whatever and did whatever, since you're going to the protest, off. Russia Russia, the few months or a month ago when they started just turning off all of their money, and then they were like, oh snap, what's going on? And then people started taking their money out. That happened in Canada also when they turned off people's bank accounts. Like, bruh, like digital current, that's exactly what's going to happen. You don't do what the government wants you to do, turn off your money. You can't do anything. And that's what they're going for. And it's like, we need to go back to just physical, like everything. Like, the digital thing was cool, but...
It's cool that I can check what my bank statement has on my phone right here. But to be honest, I'd kind of like to see more physical money being distributed.
Yeah, the convenience is nice, but when the control of it is in someone else's hands,
turns into control. Yes.
Yeah, and then it's kind of like, damn, there's so much technology that we use that could be so good.
Yeah.
But the fact that the people in charge are definitely only going to use it for bad is what makes it suck, because you can't even enjoy it because you already know. Like, damn it, electric cars would be awesome, but you already know that you need to leave Joe Biden alone. Okay, so this article literally says that you need to leave Joe Biden alone. Like, this is a real...
Is this about
real Joe Biden?
I saw someone in my Discord post side-by-side images where this exact guy was writing articles
where he was
defacing
like,
Trump for 3 years. And then all of a sudden
he's like, leave Joe Biden alone.
Leave Joe Biden alone. This is why Joe Biden is helping the economy. What?
And you know what's funny? He actually says, I am not, however, a partisan Democrat. I was never a member of the Democrat Party.
What?
You're lying, bro. There's no way.
And this is one of the first things you see when you Google Biden or something? This is probably getting advertised to people who...
Yeah, probably.
It was on MSNBC.
Yeah.
Little stitch about this.
Bruh.
Were they making fun of it, or were they supporting it?
They were probably like...
I didn't even read it, dude. I just saw it. I was like, this is bullshit.
This is retarded. This is like
I was like, this is... Because my political views now are just done.
I'm just like, both parties can go to hell.
Yeah.
Like, both parties can just go to hell because they're
done.
both, like, fucking both.
I don't even call it the Democrat. I just call it the Joe administration.
Joe administration,
because that's what it is.
But
it's
that's the way
politics.
it is no matter what. If Trump was in there, it'd be the Trump administration. But needless to say, I'm done. I'm just fucking done. I'm just done.
Right? Like all of them. Like, I want to see if somebody just come and like they're just not Republican or Democrat and actually do some shit that's like, you know, you got to bring the dollar back to like the gold standard because Russia did it and their economy is booming right now. It's gotten way better. So that's one thing. Get rid of like the Federal Reserves. You know what I'm saying? Like fix the whole
Dow Jones,
all of
bullshit,
the Wall
Street,
like
and all that crap.
Everything. If there's like a person who just comes in and does that, I'm pretty sure they will get a vote.
Something to base our economy off of in terms of value, it would be better. Right. But it's just there's nothing to. The only thing that base our currency off of is what the government says it's valued at.
There's also the crime, because there's lots of like cities with like just crime has just gone out. It's just dumb out of control, and that's why people are buying a lot of guns. You know, I'm just saying. There's a lot of people that's buying guns because, you know, when the Democrats don't get their way, they get dangerous. And that's why this next section is get ready. Because
talking about the Civil War that they announced.
The Silver War?
Silver War.
Just kidding. The Silverware?
Marvel's Silver War.
All right.
Taking Civil War and the Silver Surfer.
Right. Right.
Combining the two.
But yes, basically that's exactly right. Now this image is just something that I found that it kind of made me chuckle at first because I mean I don't know what this, you know, So this is a Trump shop. Like they sell a bunch of like Trump merchandise and stuff.
Wow.
And the way this article, when I saw it, or this video was advertised, is vehicle with pro Biden sticker rams into a Trump store. Now,
I thought you were about to
very
do a bit
possible,
there.
right? Right? Very possible that this was a person who doesn't like Trump and they drove into the building. Very possible. But it's also possible that maybe they accidentally stepped on the gas pedal too hard after getting into the parking lot and drove into the building. I mean, because look at the video. I think you can see it in the video. It's kind of like over in the corner. Kind of difficult to see. But like the vehicle looks like it's either parked.
It
sort of.
They definitely swerved.
Yeah, they aimed for that window.
Yeah, because they didn't want to run into that beam.
Wall. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You can see it. Look.
Oh yeah,
They
okay.
turned, yeah.
They didn't want to run
I
into
saw
that beam.
They jumped. I didn't see the jump.
They aimed for that.
Yeah, so
Well, they hit a curb, most likely. Hit the sidewalk.
But I was looking once again. I was looking through the thread, and like the way the building is
What a
like
dumbass.
the parking lot is like, so the cars do kind of face the building. So
that could have been murder right there.
yeah, if there was like somebody, they would have been
There are
dead.
people.
Oh, yeah,
There's a
yeah.
person right there in the side
Right?
of the video. If someone was standing there, they would have killed someone, and they probably wouldn't have cared. And if it, I want to stop. I don't want to.
We're not on YouTube.
I
Let it
know. I
loose.
just don't want to put out any
Let it
speculation.
loose.
It's just like
I mean, it's
at
your
this
opinion.
point.
Nobody can. Well, they can.
I don't
but they're
know.
just stupid.
I don't know whether or not if it were a white person, they would have been arrested immediately, and the news would have been all over it.
Actually, no. If the reason
They were speeding up.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
It doesn't
Look at
really
the
matter
cars
what
in
their
the
color.
background.
Yeah, they're facing the other
They're
direction.
going left to right.
Yeah, but I think it's like multiple park, like because there's
Yeah.
like somebody showed like the front of the building and the area in front of the building. So there's like some that are facing this way and some that are facing like this way. So I'm like, it's possible that, but the fact, it doesn't really matter who the driver is, what their skin color is, because this whole thing goes against whatever narrative the media wants, because the media does not like Trump. They don't.
Yeah.
And so therefore, if this person was black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian doesn't matter, because they were on their side going against the Trump side, and they don't want to be like, oh, this non-Trump supporter crashed into a Trump building on purpose. You know, they don't want that. So they're not going to.
Okay.
They would not be like.
But what if they had killed someone?
If they killed someone, they probably would still ignore that. Because that literally happened. Where last in the summer of love, you know, Antifa members were going around straight up just killing people with MAGA hats on, just straight up just shot the dude and then ignored. And it was a white person killing a white person. Ignored.
Okay.
Nothing. It was a white person who shot a black person who was a MAGA. Ignored.
It's terrible that they're just like,
Ignored.
I mean, I don't know. They're just ignoring it.
And it's like,
It's
okay,
terrible.
clearly you guys are on one end of the spectrum, and you are definitely not going to go after the violence unless you can use it in your favor, right? But
Yeah.
the U.S. Supreme Court is preparing for their hearing on the Roe versus Wade thing,
Oh my
and
God.
they're erecting barricades around their building because.
Shit's gonna happen, man.
Yeah, it probably shows that they're probably gonna like get rid of that. Which, honestly, it makes sense because it was based on a lie. Like the lady lied. We already saw that she lied.
Yeah.
And so it shouldn't have even happened in the first place. But the fact that they understand that these people are violent and they're going to do this, and they know that the people that are in charge aren't going to do anything about it, kind of shows you kind of where we're at.
Yeah.
And that, you know, I mean, I'm not going to say you should, but you probably should get a weapon at this point in time if you're living somewhere where they can come and get you, which is literally anywhere.
Anywhere.
So, you know.
They'll get you in your sleep. Get you on the toilet.
The scary thing about this reversal of Roe and Wade is women are going to get an abortion no matter what if they want one.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, and it's not saying that you can't. It's just saying that it goes to the states. So
no, I'm saying they're going to do it in any way they can.
Oh yeah,
without in a clinic or whatever, they're going to do it out on the street somehow, some way, and they're putting lives at risk, their own life and other people's lives at risk because of that, man.
But hey, it's a woman's choice.
I was literally about to say,
right to
but
choose,
Glenn,
right?
you're not a woman, so you don't have an opinion.
Right? Yeah, you can't say anything because you're
That's
not a
what they're
woman.
saying.
According to women and the trans woman, we don't have a right, which it still doesn't make any sense. But yeah, you're a guy. You can't get pregnant. Well,
Right.
you can get pregnant, but
Apparently
you can't menstruate.
you can now.
Okay, you can menstruate. But logic doesn't work.
You
for
don't have
these
a
people,
vagina.
so
Wait a second. You could have a
technically,
vagina.
unless they want you to have an opinion on it, you can't have an opinion on
Right.
it. And the only time you can't have an opinion on it is when your opinion isn't the same as theirs. But basically, once again, yeah, that's gonna happen. I mean, the logical thing is they just stop doing the thing that gets them pregnant. I mean, because 95+% of abortions come from people who are just straight up having sex purposely and then getting pregnant and then being like, okay, abortion, instead of just, I don't know, either not having sex or wearing a condom or, pulling out, whatever. Just don't get pregnant. You could just have the sex, just don't have pregnant, or just don't have sex, whichever one you want to do. Just, I mean, yeah, your body, your choice, but why get pregnant and just to kill the baby? I mean, just don't do it. Or if you want to just go somewhere that'll give you the abortion afterwards. I mean, it's not like it's going to be illegal everywhere. It's just going to be not allowed in certain states that are like not allowing it. But I mean, just go to the state that allows it. And I mean, my view is just no, but that's my opinion. Other people have different. My mother literally is like pro-abortion. I'm like, then how was I born?
Why am I here?
Why did you birth me?
Because I didn't want to abort you. What?
Well, then if you didn't want to abort me, then does that mean you think it's bad? But hey, whatever, right? Whatever. Now, all of this happening, right? And you're probably like, oh, Civil War is not going to happen. But they literally said it. They literally said that if they do not get what they want this November, there will be a civil war. And don't listen to me. Don't take my word for it. Listen to this other black guy who is going to say it.
Progressive Squad member Congressman Jamal Bowman resorting to desperate claims like this to trash Republicans ahead of the midterms.
We got to understand that this is a group that has been radicalized and have been pushing.
Now, mind you, when he says this is a group that has been radicalized, he's talking about, not the left or the not Democrat. So everybody else. So, yeah, just so you know.
For violence and pushing for even civil war. So that is what's at stake right now in terms of this election. Our democracy is hanging by a thread, and black and brown people, our lives are in the balance if these people come back into power.
Oh, my.
Republican congressional.
Oh, my gosh. He literally doing the black and brown thing. The sad part is black people are just going to totally fall for this, and it's like pains me. It just pains me that, oh wow. You hear that?
What is going on with your mic?
Is it my mic?
I don't know. Turn my mic down.
Well, let me start with mine. Not mine. Oh, it is yours.
I'm not doing anything.
Hey.
Yeah, it's his mic.
I think it's mine.
No, it's his.
It's mine.
Yeah.
It stopped.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
You turned your head 90
I
degrees.
haven't even touched the stupid fucking...
Paranormal, man.
Like, every
You were
time,
like-
it's always my equipment.
You're right, it's
I
always
do
your stuff.
Nothing. Like, the last time with Glenn, okay, I was moving the cord.
It's always his, before he would, touch the camera, and then it would freeze. And I'm like, what? And I would touch my camera, nothing. I've touched my camera multiple times,
Right.
and it hasn't done anything. But he touches it, boom.
I didn't even touch it. I
Right.
wasn't touching your microphone.
Paranormal Activity, man.
You have a ghost in your apartment, and
I think
it seems to
you
not
got
want
the
me in.
Mojo Jojo, and you're like, every time you touch technology, it just fucks up.
All my hope was fading away. I'm not gonna make it to the end of the day. I was lost until I found
invincible.